12 quick ways to boost your communication skills. A person's ability to communicate effectively is one of their most valuable life talents. There are several essential steps you can take to help you become a better communicator. Whether your goal is to communicate more effectively at business or in your personal and social interactions. If you put the 12 ideas we explain after seeing this video into practice, you should improve as a communicator right away. Respect. Number 1. Express gratitude and respect. Respect and gratitude go a long way. Respecting other people and their opinions will make them more receptive to your communication. Utilizing someone's name or other basic gestures like that will make them feel valued. Additionally, it's critical to show consideration and respect for other people's time. The second step is to listen actively. People are interested in feeling heard. Pay close attention to what the other person is saying rather than merely composing your reply. Right then, the person speaking to you ought to be the most crucial thing. Additionally, avoid sending a text or responding to an email while you are on the phone with someone. The individual will be aware that you are not fully focused on them. Pose queries and summarize. Step 3. Make inquiries and paraphrase. In addition to assisting you in understanding what the other person is saying, asking questions shows that you are really curious about what they have to say. By doing so, you initiate communication and let them know that you want to see, hear, and comprehend them. Paraphrasing is an excellent way to demonstrate your understanding as well. Before responding to someone, all you have to do is state what they just stated again. Establish eye contact. Step 4. Establish eye contact. Making meaningful eye contact is crucial when engaging in a meaningful conversation, and it's critical that you feel a connection with the other person. It's an indication of boredom or indifference to look at the floor or out the window when you're not actually listening to them. You can show that you're interested in what the other person has to say by meeting their gaze. You remain less distracted and more concentrated as a result. Be mindful of your body language. Number 5. Observe your body language. You frequently underestimate how much your nonverbal and non-written cues may tell you. Recall that even when you're not speaking, you're still communicating all the time. So, when engaging with others, make sure your body language is open. Don't cross your arms, face your conversation partner, and watch your body language. Get rid of fillers in conversations. 6. Ditch the fillers in conversation. Saying, and, doesn't really make a difference in your speech or dialogue. Cut them out to seem and feel more confident, as well as more persuading. Counting the times you use words like, or, like, is one method. Another option would be to just unwind and take a moment before speaking. You find those silences more awkward than others, I promise you. Be succinct but precise. Rule 7. Be brief but detailed. Practice being succinct but detailed enough in both written and spoken communication so that the other person can grasp what you are trying to express. Additionally, before composing your response, make sure you have read the entire email if you are responding to one. You can learn to avoid rambling and giving out too much information with enough effort. That being stated, you ought to spend some time editing your messages. The recipient will assume you don't care enough to consider your contact with them if you send a careless, unclear email. Step 8. Store electronics. Place electronics away. Most people just don't get this one, for some reason. However, it's really impolite to be engrossed in a conversation with someone while buried in your phone. Put down your electronics and turn to face whoever is speaking to you. Ignore vibrations, check texts, or answer calls. Allow everything to pass. Pay attention to what the other person is saying. They will sense that you are truly paying attention to what they are saying if you use body language, phrases, and emotional tones. Confirm other people. Number 9. Give others' thoughts and emotions validation. Even if you might not react the same way, it's crucial to recognize that someone is experiencing certain emotions for a purpose when they do. To legitimize someone else, you don't have to agree with them. Just by acknowledging that you hear them and value their viewpoint, you might help them feel heard and valued. Never interrupt others when speaking. 10th rule. Never talk above others. Speaking over someone is essentially stating, "What I have to say is more important than what you're saying. I don't care what you're saying." And that shows how disrespectful this is. Keep in mind not to complete people's sentences for them. Because you are taking charge of the conversation, you are disempowering the other person by doing this. So take a bite out of your tongue. Be mindful of your tone. 11th, pay attention to your tone. Don't be pushy, even if you occasionally need to be forceful to get your point across. The distinction between the two is subtle. Avoid crossing it as much as possible. It is never productive to speak in a hostile manner. Remain cool and agreeable, yet assertive and forthright at the same time. Number 12. Smile and maintain a positive outlook. People will react favorably to you if you smile frequently and have a cheerful attitude. Smiling will show through in your conversation, even if you're on the phone, and the other person will be able to tell. You see, successful communication improves with increased awareness of how you convey yourself to others. Thus, give it a shot. By implementing these suggestions in your regular conversations, your communication abilities will immediately improve. What communication-related obstacles do you face the most? And how do your interactions with people online and offline differ in terms of social behavior? Tell us in the comments section below. Give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends about it if you liked it. It truly is beneficial to us. Click the subscribe button and don't forget to click the notification bell for more videos similar to this one. Don't forget to view our other videos. I appreciate you seeing